Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of The Poor Investor. Today we're going to be putting together this mining frame or mining rack that I picked up on Amazon. Considering it had pretty great reviews, I'm going to post it right up here so you guys can see which one I actually bought and how much I paid for it. Now, I was initially going to do a do-it-yourself kind of a mining frame, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time and the holidays were rolling around, and I said, you know what, let me pick something up that was affordable and could potentially help me save some time. So today we're going to be putting this frame together. The only reason why there are two sides to it is because one is in another language besides English. Realistically, it's only 6 steps that we have to do to put this guy together, and hopefully we can put the motherboard on. Step 1 actually states PSU fixer. So this is called, so now it's telling me to take this piece. So far, it looks like it only fits one side of a PSU because this side is called a PSU fixer. Install the hexagon column according to the corresponding hole of the bottom plate. That means we have to take these out. Now here is my opinion on this. The thread for this is literally not very straight. No matter how you screw it in, it's coming in on an angle. Now what we're going to need to do is probably grab a pair of pliers and screw it in flush. So I have my little adjustable wrench. So what I'm going to do is just tighten this and speed up the video process. Now what they call the PSU fixer is this little piece of bracket that's actually going to hold the PSU down onto this board. And it's just a little tab that we're going to be screwing onto here. Alright, so that's what's going to hold our PSU down and secure it down to this board. So the next thing is this top bridge that we're going to be putting up, and that is the taller one because that's where the GPUs will be sitting off of. Now it only fits one way. So each corner only requires 2 screws. So this obviously, this side is not done yet, but you can see this side. The threading on this is not perfect, so I may need to use my drill now. It was a lot simpler with the drill, only because I don't believe the threading was perfect, but it is in there and it is secure now. So that was step 2. So let's see what step 3 is. Step 3 is putting the back bridge on. Now that we got the 2 brackets, the 2 bridges on, the railings on the side, and that comes in 2 separate pieces. It's 1 and 2. The flat side faces outwards. That actually looks pretty sweet, and I think it's all done so far. Actually, no, we still have one more, which is the center bracket. So what I'm going to do is get some rubbing alcohol, dab a little bit, and just wipe it down so we make sure this actually sticks. That looks perfect, guys. Apparently one of the screws that they sent is not cut perfectly, and it was not threaded going into the threads of this frame. Alright, so I have the motherboard all bolted down. You can see it's actually not too bad. There's enough room for the fan, but it is blocking the CPU fan. Although I'm not too concerned with that because it's not going to be CPU intense, so it shouldn't be generating too much heat. But the downside to that is if you put a GPU here, the heat will go up to the GPU. So I'm not too sure that makes a lot of sense to me. But unfortunately, a lot of these frames are built the same way.